Hello, parents. How are you doing? Like the title says, this is for parents only today. And this is just a quick little tutorial, I guess, to help you lock your phones down, lock your computers down, lock your iPads down. Listen, this time that we're in right now, our kids are out there surfing the internet unprotected. They have computers in their room, in their pocket, on the playground, even outside. So it's so hard to keep track of everything they do, everything they're doing. And so what I want to do is just walk through a few things that will help you. We understand this, that whatever you think your kids know, double that, and that's probably what they do know. We understand that our kids, our number one priority is to keep them safe, to keep them grounded. And listen, we want to protect them. We want to keep them innocent as long as we can. And uh, just being your kids' pastor, I get calls and emails, text messages all the time that um, the kids are finding stuff on phones or iPads, ads pop up, and they've been sent pictures they shouldn't be sent. And listen, we just want to protect our kids as long as we can. So listen, this I can tell you all the statistics. You know those. You know how bad it is. But right now, I just want to talk to you about locking things down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my phone out, and I am going to record my screen. And so what that will do, it will help you go through it. I'm just going to talk you through this. So that's my home screen. We're going to go to settings on your phone. And when we go to settings, we're going to come over here and to screen time, because Apple, now I'm not going to be talking about Androids. I'm only going to talk about Apple today. That's what I have and that's what I know. But you can take a look at screen time, and you're going to come right down to content privacy restrictions. And this is where you can restrict what your kids do and what they know on here. Everything from your iTunes App Store purchases, allowed apps on here, and we'll talk about that. But you see this content restrictions? Hopefully you have it passcoded, so you have to put your passcode in. And this is where we can go through and we can talk about their music. Do not let them have explicit lyrics. Make it clean. Movies, you can set the settings. You can do TV shows, books. They even have explicit books. Take it off, put it clean. We're going to talk about all of this stuff here. You can limit their web content. You can do this, but we're going to go a little bit deeper here in a second with all of that. But I just want you to know you can go right there and you can lock everything down. Now, we're going to go back and up here with allowed apps. Now, parents, I cannot say this enough. I cannot stress this enough. Go in here, in your child, if they have an iPad, if they have an iPhone, even if you let them use yours, turn off Safari, turn off FaceTime. Do not let another person have access into your kids' bedrooms through FaceTime or in any room in a house. Recently, I've heard about a child never took their phone into your bedroom, but they take it to the bathroom, and you want to take those off. You want to take off just anything you want through here. If you don't want them to have podcasting, iTunes, and just take them off. And as you give it to them, what that's going to do is that's going to protect your child and not let them go and do things that they shouldn't do. You can also in here limit screen times and stuff, but we're going to show you a few other things that might help you with screen time just a little better. I want to focus on the family. Focus on the family I trust, and I think they do a phenomenal job. And so what I'm going to do is go to this side here, and hopefully you can see all of this that we're talking about. And I have you looking at my web browser now. And let's go here, focus on the family. And if you've never been to the website, if you're struggling, if your child is struggling with depression, if they're struggling with an addiction, if they're having bullies, please go use Focus on the Family. But right now we're just going to talk about protecting your kids from pornography and all this kind of stuff here. So they recommend force field. If you take a look, this is what they recommend. Force field is great. You can come on here, you can look at the videos and everything that's going with them. I think it's pretty good. I do not use force field, but if Focus on the Family recommends it, listen, I recommend it. It's $11.99 a month. Listen, anything you're going to do to protect your kids is going to cost you money. You spend that on Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, all this stuff, but $11.99 a month. But this is not the one that I personally use or I've not seen MobiSip. I have told y'all several times about MobiSip. Now they improved so much, and this one is $39 for a year. Let me tell you what it does. You can schedule your daily and weekly screen time, review 4 weeks of internet browsing history. They can't delete this. This goes to your phone. So they have their iPad, they have their phone. This is actually goes to yours. I'm going to show you that here in a second. Allow or block social media apps, lock all family devices, block websites, internet filtering, allow. And listen, used to you'd have to go through MobiSip as a search engine, or instead of Safari, you would take Safari off. But now they let you actually, and they will actually block everything on Safari. That's the new thing they're doing. They'll track your child's location for you. So if your child has a phone and they're out, you can track them without using the 360 or the friends and family thing. You can actually track them from right here and know where they're at. You can manage and monitor all their family devices, all from one phone. And this tells you all about it. Now, when I looked up on the internet, this is another one that is highly recommended. You might be using this one. This is $4.50 a month, half the price of Netflix, but you're protecting your kids. It's $54 a year, and it's full visibility and build your family's digital well-being. Listen, block inappropriate websites, limit games, apps, and all of this. Monitor their activity on social media. Manage and limit your children's screen time. Track your child's Android. It will do Android or iOS devices. It even monitors and blocks your child's calls. So you can just take a look. All the stuff that it does. You can take away apps. Works on everything. Really, really great. And let me go back here to it. I'm going to go back to my phone now. And we're going to go back in, and I'm going to record here. And we're going to get over to here. So I've downloaded all the apps, and I had the MobiSip app. But here's one. I'm just going to pull this up. And I made a fake, kind of a fake app thing. My son's 28, so I'm not monitoring him. But it's under Blake. And this is the one I just told you. It starts with a Q. I cannot pronounce it, so it's something. So what I did was I have an iPad, and I set it up as the iPad of being his, and it looks like I spent 34 minutes there on screen time. It says that I used YouTube, or he used YouTube, 33, surf, news, all that. Now this is all free. They have a free. This is the free version, and you'll notice that in the free version, you get to still a lot of the features through in here. So you're just looking through YouTube summary. It tells them where I'm at, because I'm at church, and it says I'm at the Razorback Greenway. Search engine, YouTube on Google. It actually goes through here. So I wanted to type something in that might be blocked, or it would tell. So I said new dirty jokes. And so as you can see, it says if it's trustworthy or not, and you can actually block it. But you can find out real quick what your kids are actually looking up. Inappropriate jokes I put there, and it tells you right there, search engine on Google. So it tells you at the Razorback Greenway. So you can also come in right here, and you can set the rules. And in the rules, you can have daily limits. You can have YouTube monitoring. You can have all this restricted times that if you don't want them to go. You can have their calls, but this is in the premium. If you take a look, it's all the premium, and you have to buy it to be able to get games and apps and everything. So sorry for all the text messages I keep getting. I haven't read them yet, but when you have staff on home, that's what happens. So thank you so much for watching this, and I will try to get this video posted today. But man, thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions about this, I've been doing a lot of research. Just please reach out to me, and I will try to help you guys out. Thank you so much for all you do, and I'll be talking to you later. All right, thanks.